I feel like 2017 was a lousy year for subway riders. You're certainly not alone. The city's biggest transit advocacy group thinks so too. So Jamie is here with me to check out this annual report put out by the Straphangers Campaign. Let's start with the worst.
Yeah, and none of it is going to come to any big surprise if you use the subway, which most of you do. Delays are the worst. Virtually every New Yorker who rides the subway can tell you about a time when delays kept them late for work or a doctor's appointment left them stuck on a crowded train or platform. In the month of May this year alone, more than 67,000 subway delays.
I know, when you add them up, it just really seems even that much more insurmountable that they could ever fix it. Yeah. Another really bad problem is, obviously, you talk about this pretty much every day in your transit report, the signals.
I mean, every day. I talk about it multiple times an hour. The aging subway signal system is one of its top priorities to fix, but the changes are not coming quickly. A review by the New York Times found that a system-wide upgrade could take as long as 50 years and cost $20 billion. They're one of the key causes of subway delays, which you know if you listen to my Rail and Road report.
Yes, you do. And you know, accessibility is a problem in pretty much every subway station in the city. It feels like it's one of the least accessible systems in the world. Less than 24% of the city's subway stations comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act. Compare that with 74% in Boston, 68% in Philadelphia.
We should be embarrassed by that number.
Yeah, it really is outrageous.
1 in 4 stations aren't accessible. Let's move on to some positive, shall we? It was more than a century in the making, but the first phase of the 2nd Avenue subway opened this year. It did happen the first day of the year.
Almost a year ago, but we're still hanging on to that as the biggest positive.
Like, do they have no other positive news to tout in this report? Shiny stations not only look nice, they have provided some relief to the overcrowded 456 trains on the Upper East Side.
And they do have this to tout. The Straphangers Campaign also praising the Subway Action Plan. That was announced by MTA Chairman Joe Lhota back in the summer. These are short-term fixes aimed at improving service with more overnight repairs, more inspections. They should inch service along a little bit better.
Yeah, and even yesterday, Pat and I were talking about the wayfinders, the people they're going to put on the platforms to help you if you're lost. So they are trying to make it better.
Yeah, that is actually huge when a line is shut down or delayed and you have to go off of your regular route and you don't even know then how to get where you're going. So little by little, here's to hoping there's more progress in 2018.